Hello, welcome back to our Pacific Theater of Operations 2 playthrough on the Super Nintendo, playing as Japan in the Brink of War campaign. In the last episode, we managed to fight off a little US counterattack into Palau, and we also, checking our assets net here, we have started to consolidate a little bit more, like around Manado and Balikpapan and all that. We are setting our sights on Makassar so that we can cut Batavia and Palembang off from the Allied network. We currently have, well, this doesn't show our fleets, this shows our Marines. But the first fleet is on its way to Colombo, and then we're going to start attacking further into India. Let's see what's wrong with the 11th fleet. Probably low on fuel. So we're going to order you to resupply over here at the truck. And then we're going to check out our map again, see where our fleets are at. Still have 3rd fleet over there around Wake. Let's check our info on this. Let's see. Looks like we're pretty stocked up on pilots, aircraft, fleets. 2nd fleet. That is a battleship fleet. Its job is to go and do some shelling at Makassar. And then 4th fleet. We did give them orders to resupply at Brunei, but it looks like they're going the kind of southern route around Borneo here, so we'll see how that goes. We're attacking into Makassar with the 2nd Marines. We only have 58 troops left there. Let's see, do we have anyone here at Manado? We do not. We have a fleet with the 20th Marines, and they have orders to land at Manado, so they will... Hang on. They have orders to land at Batavia. They are at Manado. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So let's proceed with the phase. So Destroyer Fleet has left Hawaii, possibly heading towards Wake again. I don't know, but we are getting movement there in China as we've been wanting to, and there's not really much for us to do here. 1st Fleet is in danger, although they might start the landings now, but they are in danger of getting intercepted by some aircraft. Here we go. So does the enemy have anything? They have 1 land force here at Colombo. We're not going to watch it. We're going to let the Yamato and whatever ship is escorting it, whatever, but the PTOII, the Kirishima. There we go. There's Palembang. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're not going to watch this battle. And our Marines we did lose quite a few troops in the landing. So the enemy is stacked up very heavily there. Oh, I saw an error. Let me check the fleets. 5th Fleet and 1st Fleet. So 5th Fleet, that wasn't an error there. So we're going to give you some new orders to shell Palembang. We really need to get Makassar captured. Shell. Because if we can cut Palembang off from the Allied network, then they won't be able to funnel more reinforcements in through here. Because 4 units stacked up is quite a lot of danger. Alright, let's see here. Order you to land at Palembang. And we are just going to keep shelling, and hopefully our troops on the ground there can survive. Fleets are okay. Marines, they are okay. Let's check out 4th Marines. Let's see where they're at. So we'll go and capture this one post up here. And then we might start sending the Marines deeper into China to get that underway there. So we're going to cancel, or we're just going to proceed. Okay. Okay, who just resupplied at Brunei? It couldn't have been 4th Fleet, right? It was 4th Fleet. Wow, they got there quick. Alright, we'll have to work on getting them some troops here. But I did see 2nd Fleet, and I just ordered them to go and shell Makassar. So let's see how we do here on this turn. A lot of this is going to depend on how well we can do some damage to Palembang, to the enemy troops there. We may have to bring 1st Fleet back. There we go. Cool. We're not going to watch this. We're not doing a ton of damage. We just don't have a lot of firepower in this fleet. Makassar under attack. Changshao. Yep, we're in some trouble at Palembang. We're going to lose some troops there for sure. We also need help at Makassar, actually. 15th Fleet. We're going to change your orders to land here at Makassar. Just to reinforce what's happening there. And to avoid using our fleet over here, we're going to just... we're not even going to give them orders this turn. But we are going to cancel 1st Fleet's orders. Just have them sit still for this movement phase. And then we go into the things and we order an attack. There we go. Looks like we'll probably... No, not quite yet. Next turn we'll get some landing happening there at Makassar. But looks like we're going to land some reinforcements at Palembang. 4 bombers. Not going to be much of a threat to us. Shot them. Nope, didn't shoot any down. They may have went for the transports. You can't really tell. That's the 1 bomber group. That might hurt us. What are they doing? 2 bombers lost. They did minimal damage to the Congo. But they may have disrupted our attack into Palembang there, so that 7th Fleet may not attack this turn. Oh, there goes some destroyers. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta get the Marines out of there. So we took Colombo. Palembang, yeah, we're gonna lose some troops here at Palembang. That's 1 division gone. Thailand has refused to enter the war. So let's go up top here and get another Marine. There we go. We're gonna go down here to Makassar. And we're gonna cancel the orders. We're gonna move to the post that we own there. Go to the map. And 1st Fleet. We're just going to enter port so we can pick up the troops and resupply. So how good of a 42 potential yield. Nice little capture. We're going to max out the transports we're sending there because we're replacing some anyhow. for First Fleet. In that, I just pumped a bunch of supplies into our national stockpile, into the Navy stockpile, so that when the end of the month does come around, Okay. When the end of the month does come rolling around, the AI will have less supplies to have to send us. Alright, we're getting low fuel warnings from someone. 5th and 6th. 6 can... This has been on patrol ever since the beginning of the war up here. But we're just going to order them to resupply at Sapero. Go down here. And hopefully 5th Fleet will still attack. Let's see if they do. Okay, it looks like they've moved troops out of Palembang. That's a good sign. So we landed with 2 full-strength Marines, and we did a little bit of damage to the troops there. And 5th Fleet's attacking. I think this month I may have to break down and start producing at least a few destroyers, because we have lost a lot of those. For the next month, I guess, whatever. Alright, go to Colombo. First Fleet, we're going to resupply the transports. In the fuel, we'll put you at like 50% fuel and enter. And you'll see that 50% should go up once we load up the Marines here. And then we're back up to... Oh, we're still at 50%. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Order you to land up here at Calcutta. Actually, we'll do Rangoon first. And the reason why I say that is I'm a little bit afraid... Well, I guess it's not... I don't have to be as afraid. I was going to say I was a little bit afraid of being like right in the middle of all these bases, but these are just posts. They won't have air forces. But we'll start at Rangoon. That's fine. It's okay. And this guy, doesn't he have orders to land at Makassar? What's he doing over here? Get yourself over there, bub. Cancel your orders. We're going to sail you right here. I'm going to order you to land at Makassar. We're going to order our 11th Marines up here. Order you to defend Singapore. We just want to get you moving down into the area where we have our offensive going. Because we are going to have to attack into India here, like over land, which is a little bit of a pain. And then is Hong Kong a naval base? It is. I may have to assign some... Okay, let's get some air power to Hong Kong. So we'll give you 10 scouts. We'll give you... No, we're not going to assign you any Zeeks. We'll assign you some Zeros. And we'll assign you some land bombers. Land-based bombers. And that'll be enough. There you go. Now, we set them to... Oops. Order them to patrol. And we'll give them, like, until the end of the month, I guess. Order you to... Oops. Order you to defend Hong Kong. because I don't have to micro. You can't order like an order them to occupy a post. So I think I'd have to like micro manage like attacking this little whatever's in here every turn. So we're just gonna build up our Air Force in Hong Kong, and then we'll just bomb them. Singapore. We do have an Air Force here. So we will rearm you with bombs. And then we might be able to send them down here to attack Palembang. Alright. We're going to grab... order you to occupy. So they'll be attacking. Occupy. Let's see, we're going to check our total Marines. We might be missing one. No, we're good. I thought I landed 2 at Palembang, but I guess I didn't. I guess I did not. 5th Fleet's running low on fuel. Oh, right, I have to change the orders for 7th Fleet. Well, there's the army moving. Okay. 7th Fleet. Cancel your orders and shell base day. And then this should do a landing over here with 15th Fleet. Still 2 sets of land forces. Nice, good damage there that time. Good damage. We're on the verge of taking it. We will not watch this battle. Hopefully we'll just land the troops and be done with it. There we go. They're almost at full strength. So it's going to be a couple days before we can take that base. Alright, Palembang. We've almost captured it. Okay, now we need to 4th Fleet. Resupply the aircraft. So we'll get you some bombers. Some zeros. Some zeros. Oh look, they're almost at full strength. That one bomber, torpedo bomber, was low, but other than that, we're not too shabby here. Now we can order you to patrol. I think probably over around here would be a good spot to patrol for this fleet, so we can get the experience built up on the air forces. 2nd Fleet's on their way down here to Shell Makassar. We're just gonna order you to resupply at Davao. We're going to order our land forces here to defend or occupy. So they'll start attacking, and 2nd Fleet will come down and help out with that. Fleets. 5th Fleet's still complaining, but we're going to go back to Wake. We don't have air forces at Wake, unfortunately. Alright. Fleets, everything's pretty much good to go, except 5th Fleet needs supplies, so... yeah, they are getting low, so we're going to order you to resupply at Singapore. Alright, looks like whatever fleet up here, I think it's 6th Fleet. Yep, we're going to order you to... I told you to resupply. Is there just not enough supplies up here? Let's... oh, this is the plan phase. I can't do much. Okay, well, We'll come back. Plan phase Singapore. Air Force. Strike with everything. So that, yeah, the Zeeks won't reach, but that's okay. Nope. Palembang is ours. Makassar. Alright, then we can order 7th Fleet to go and resupply at Singapore. And Palembang is safe, so we're going to grab these land forces, we're going to cancel their orders, we're going to move them to Singapore. They can't take this back without an invasion fleet because it's not connected there by a road, I guess. Okay. And then let's see here. Now we can go up here to 6th Fleet up top at Sapporo. Supply with fuel. So why didn't they actually resupply? Well, back on patrol you go. But we will send some transports up here and we'll get you stocked up to like, excuse me, to like 6,000 fuel is fine here. Map. And then, now that we're done attacking with Singapore, we grab our air forces, we order them to patrol, and there we go. Calcutta! The army captured Calcutta. So Rangoon is still a target for 1st Fleet. But now that we have Calcutta, we can go in there and this is plan phase. So I can't actually, I was going to move some supplies out of there. Captured supplies. Okay. 2nd Fleet sure is taking its sweet time getting over here, isn't it? Okay. We might be up against an armored enemy force here. We're gonna cancel your orders. We're gonna move you up to the post there. And we're gonna move you up to Manado base, so you actually start to regenerate. Because I guess you don't regenerate when you're at a post, even if it's a friendly post. I wasn't aware of that. Anyhow, we're like almost 25 minutes in, so we're gonna go ahead and save the game here. I'm gonna get this posted up for tomorrow. I have I have more storms on the way here, so that's gonna be great. Friday night's gonna get really nasty, so I'm trying to get an episode ahead, at least one episode ahead. So this will be coming out tomorrow, which will be Friday. And then I'm going to go ahead and record another episode here, which will come out on Sunday. And hopefully I will still have power at that point. So that'll be nice, I guess. I start to get paranoid about it. Anyhow, I appreciate you so much for being here. And I will see you next time.